Again, I will come back and say if I'm privy to that information, I will come back to say if that has changed. But from the time that I was able to get them, they were free at that time. But as we're going into the match right over there, kind of slow pace, trying to get a feel for getting a hit. Oh, and he had an awkward jump-in angle. I know Coma's been getting smoked by that stuff ever since his last game into that. Oh, and this is a setup right over here. Goes for the cross-up. The last time it was the fake cross-up. This time was the real cross-up. But wasn't able to get the most optimized ender that he wanted. That's unfortunate, and it went into him getting clipped for damage. Okay, fireball. Now this okay, well that fireball works in that instance, but I guess it's matchup dependent. Last time he faced Hama's as the hit. Last time he faced Hama's Coma, and Coma was actually able to just scoop her out of it in general. I don't know if that was an armor or an invincibility thing, but it did get smoked. But now Coma has to deal with the set play that potentially that's over here. Pops it. Oh, the throw was too early. Force release. Okay, yes, that's actually responsible. Gets the health back, but it got caught walking back. Oh, he better walk back that decision that he just did. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, I tried to throw out a fireball in order to set a position on screen that, hey, you don't want to be. But it's tricky here because Dead Impossible Noel actually has a projectile game to commit to. And Aoko, I know Coma actually wants to go in, so it's peculiar that he would want to set in projectiles. I don't think he wants to do that. I think he wants to get past whatever GUMI is putting on the screen and be able to run his game. That was a nice fatal counter off of that. Good confirm. All right, goes into the dash. Ooh, respects a potential wake-up option. I know GUMI was making that represented in the last game. Oh, but it doesn't lead to much, actually. Sometimes he gets right, sometimes he gets wrong. Ooh, now it's a take the throw. Maybe he's just frequented that option before. That was an interesting setup. So it's two of those things off of the moon skill. Doesn't work. Ooh, gets hit. That was a nice stagger into that kick button. Just literally staggered it into 3C. Got smoked for it because he thought it was his turn. Amazing. Okay, goes into it. Oh, he doesn't have to take this chip. Okay. And Coma is, oh, is this going to be a reversal? Yes, it does. Actually seeks it, and this is going to be taking, ooh, a nice chunk of damage into the hard knockdown. That was I'm going to say, that was a responsible use of meter, but it doesn't get him the game, though. Oh, that's unfortunate. Potentially, there could have been a place where I felt that Coma wanted to chill because he was aware of that arc drive option, but there were some options I felt like where he could have just reacted to the fireballs and shielded. Obviously, it's good to shield those because it does give you a little bit back of potential health. It allows you to sit back, and it forces actually GUMI to think about, you know, when and where he's going to throw his projectile. So probably would have see that option represented at least once or twice, but Coma's going to actually go back in. Gets the offense too, opens about 2 times. Level 1, puts him in the corner. Where's the orb? Ooh, I dig it. And that's a tricky setup because technically they're not blocking it from that range. So Coma can get away with certain things. You know, you can do like a meaty grab. Oh, nice 2 grabs in a row. Kills frames off of that. But I would like to see Coma represent a unique options, you know, from that throw Oki setup in the corner. But again, not a character that I'm privy. Another character that I'm aware of, so it could be tricky. Oh, but clips him off of the jump back after we recover from the trip guard. But there is sharp stuff here, you know. Once GUMI is put in an uncomfortable position like the corner and has to deal with certain setups as he goes into the high block. Ooh, wasn't able to punish the BC option, though. The short magic circuit charge. That was unique. Oh, but gets the hit confirm off of there. All right, knockdown setup. And that's a setup that you would think that, hey, I don't want to have to deal with it. Hey, I should just force release, so, you know, it's unblockable. I don't have to deal. But he actually puts those standing projectiles there, the horizontal ones, in order to actually hit him for doing that. So they will actually knock them out. So the risk reward in that is pretty peculiar. And, you know, once you do take damage, the prorated life gain deteriorates, as Coma's going to be taking it up a game. Well, that's interesting, though. So a little bit more digging it, you know, a little bit more back into the game. This looks like it's going to be a considerable set amount. Hopefully it's going to go the distance in that. Okay. Okay. All right. It is best 3 out of 5, just to reminding you guys. So it is not going to be ending after this game. Save for that, though. We're getting the hit confirm going up. Knocks him down. Okay, still goes for the invincible reversal right over there. That place to put a reversal is kind of tricky because you don't know if they're actually respecting it. Coma did show that in the second game that he was respecting GUMI's wake-ups options, but obviously not afraid to let it rip when it needs to be. Goes for the level 1, hits the confirm. Oh, that's a meaty. Oh, and he's able to block it off of that. Oh, that was so interesting. That was such a tricky setup. Goes for the orb again. Oh, and he gets smoked. And this is going to be a combo into the game. GUMI getting a bit impatient. Maybe trying to test the waters. Maybe he did it the first time. It was unsuccessful. Maybe the opponent would be a little less expecting of it if he go for it a second time. But it wasn't the most informed way to do it. That was a nice trip guard punish. Oh, okay, and he's just going to take him to the corner. That was a great wall carry. Goes into the wing condition setup. Chooses the B option, and it's a counter hit. That was such good use of there. I kind of thought the orb would have protected it in that sense, but no, it doesn't do better of it. Or maybe he shielded the orb. That's why it was happening like that. Okay. Now Coma. This round could go either way. Clips him off of the reverse beat whiff. That's unfortunate. This is going to go into the other side. Trying to stir a corner carry. Pushes her into the orb. Very good setup. Doesn't maintain the pressure as much as he gets walked down to the corner. But catches you walking back. Ooh. GUMI has to walk back whatever situation happened in the past 60 seconds that caused him to not be successful in that game. Going down 2 rounds. But he only has one more game to actually deal, and that's this one right over now. Can he mount that back and possibly make this a 2-2, or is Coma just going to go into our grand finals where he can get his rematch versus Hama? Let's see, though. Trying to establish a projectile game. Trying to work. Oh, nice. Put a shotgun on the screen. Nice. Puts the pressure. Goes for the reversal early. Just try not to deal with it. And vice over for the magic circuit charge. Okay, tricky. Kind of seems like he wants to retain like this full screen effect. I don't know if I agree with that decision, especially so as he can get smoked. And the health deficit isn't far, so, well, yeah, it actually is in GUMI's favor right over now. So it wasn't a bad decision for him to like choose for the full screen real estate. But you can't do that forever. And he was getting smoked over there. I'm surprised he wasn't cognizant that he was trying to sweep him with that button. Nice Amari throw tech. Gets hit off of the clash, and this is going to be a hit confirm. Ooh, genius game. As the moon gauge is going down, this is going to be damage into the round. Pretty good stuff. GUMI seems a bit more controlled. It seems like he's not losing the game once he gets sent to the corner, and he's not getting opened up. I prefer a little bit too much. Oh, but he is going to get whip punished over there. That's unfortunate. Goes into the corner. Get you the Gallic gun. Get the lows. Oh, okay. Goes for the super duper kick. Oh, the clash off of that, and that's going to be a full combo confirmed. Back into the corner. Oh, and he gets hit by the overhead again. That's the third or second or fourth time he's been smoked by that. That's rather unfortunate. This isn't going to kill, but it's going to be very close. It's going to be one more opening into doing that. And Noel really has to choose between if she can do a force release, because this is where Coma is being, yep. And then in that setting, that was very smart because Coma does have the reactions to actually whip punish a bad force release. From that spacing, it's not going to hit, which means he can move, and he doesn't have to deal with it. So you can't just throw it out raw there like that. I know the idea is that your health is low and you had a whole bunch of like recoverable health to pull back up, but that was not good in that setting to use that. But the good news is that Noel does have a round as he confirms off the fatal counter. That doesn't hit. Oh, that happens again. That's the second time that whip punish has occurred. Is that some type of input error? I'm not aware. And that's not going to be meaty, though, but that's going to be right in front of their face. Technology, pop that bubble. Woo! I feel like I'm back in high school. I got so many zits. Jeez. All right. Goes into the corner. I'm sorry. I like technology, folks. Okay, this is a very unique game. Goes for the blood heat. Okay. Ooh, looked into their eyes into a lifetime. Goes into the grab. Kill frames. Air throw. Nice. I like how GUMI is able to react to that. Into the jump air throw. 3 throws in a row. Kill frames. Yes, goes into the meaty. Okay, goes for 2 of them. That's the moon skill version, so he puts 2 orbs in front. Kind of just wants to establish his space ahead of him. And that's just a good thing with Coma. Like, not behind. Ooh, and that was good. He's been getting those all week off of those jumps. Clipping them. This is going to be the level 3. And the finish. Good stuff. Good stuff to GUMI. Unfortunately, not going to be able to come up for as they do the fist bump. Coma very smart with his neutral play. as you saw in that last game, was very good at not overexerting and was able to be aware of resources, especially, like I said before, with the force release, sitting on that bar, making it tricky for him to gain back that recoverable health, but also kind of calling him out on certain lack of defensive, properties. I don't know if he was planning on buffering a reversal that he didn't get on GUMI's end, because he was getting smoked by a lot of meaty, just like high jump buttons. And they were going like 30% each, so it was rather unfortunate that it